Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, and I think we're having a little morning fall thunderstorm. You guys might be able to hear some rumbling thunder. I just dropped Jonathan off at work, and we're seeing like really big flashes of lightning, and it is very dark. But perfect for a little cozy little morning. I need to make breakfast, and I need to make coffee. And I got some new coffee stuff that I want to try with you guys. So we are gonna make a little fall iced coffee. So lately I've been noticing, like on my Facebook, on my TikTok, a ton of videos, posts regarding this stuff right here. This stuff right here. The Nescafe Gold Espresso Blonde Roast. This is instant espresso. And apparently it's delicious. Like basically the whole reason this blew up is people use this in place of going to coffee shops. So normally instant coffee I would not touch with a 10-foot pole. Okay, it's not worth my time. I like strong coffee, but people have said this is really good. So there's the blonde, there's also the intense. I just got the blonde to start, and we're gonna make a little fall pumpkin spice iced coffee because I also got some pumpkin spice coffee creamer. Although so I did a grocery pickup, and I don't know if I clicked it or if that's all they had, so they substituted it, even though I said no substitutes. But I got the sugar-free, and Jonathan had it this morning, and he's like, I don't know if you're gonna like this, because he knows I'm very picky with my pumpkin spice creamers. And I was like, really, why? And he's like, well, I think it's like the artificial sweetener taste, which I hate. I don't like using artificial sweeteners, you guys. My gut, it does not do well. But I tasted his, and I was like, yeah, it kind of does have that like chemically like aftertaste almost. But we're gonna try it. And I told him, I'm like, if I don't like this creamer, I'm literally dumping it out and getting a new one immediately, because last year we had like 2 different creamers that we didn't like. I have been striking out with good pumpkin spice creamers, you guys. I don't know what it is. Same with peppermint mocha. Cannot find a good creamer that I actually like. I shouldn't say I can't find a good one, but ones that I actually like. So anyway, short story long, we're gonna make a little fall iced coffee to have with our breakfast. On the agenda today, I just have to work for a few hours. This morning I have a nail appointment at 11. Sadie has a vet appointment at 2:30. And then we actually have a baby class tonight, my husband and I. So I don't know if you can see the bump if you're new here. I am I'm almost 34 weeks pregnant. I'm 33 and a half weeks pregnant. And it's called a baby basics class. So, it's more for my husband than me, but I think it'll be good either way for us to go through our hospital. So we're going to that tonight, and yeah, just kind of working in between. So that is what our Tuesday looks like, and then we'll take you guys along. I was gonna try and make this all cute and aesthetic and like vibey, you know, like you see on Instagram or on TikTok, but I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing yet. So we're just gonna do more of a tutorial of what I do and see how that goes over. So I've got a couple glasses, one with water, one for mixing. So first, we're gonna put in, I'm gonna do a tablespoon. I've seen people do 2 teaspoons. This says 1 teaspoon, but I think I'm gonna want it a little bit stronger. Maybe I'll do 2 teaspoons. That's not a teaspoon. So 2 teaspoons of our Nescafe. And then we're gonna mix it with our water. And actually I've seen people putting like caramel with it. So why not? We'll put a little bit of that in there. Then I'm gonna mix in my water and just stir it. Sorry guys, if you hear my dogs, they're chewing on bones and they're very loud. And we are going to mix that together. Just with my little, I don't know, I call this some immersion blender. I don't think it's an immersion, a frother, that's what it is. Lovely. Okay, then I need to put ice in my glass. Oh, you guys, I've been having like not contractions, but I get Braxton Hicks and then I get like cramping sometimes, and I'm having like cramping right now, which it's fine, it's nothing to worry about. I can feel it. And it reminds me that I haven't had a period in 9 months, 8 months. So then we've got our Torani Pureade caramel syrup. Just for the vibes, we're gonna, you know, line our glass. I'm gonna put some ice in here. I'm not gonna do too much ice, but okay, we got that. Gonna pour in my coffee, and then I'm gonna mix in some milk and a little bit of that pumpkin spice creamer. Normally I would use half and half, but we just have milk that we need to use up, so we're doing the milk. All right, and now time for the pumpkin spice. So this is the International Delight Zero Sugar. This is the International Delight Zero Sugar Pumpkin Pie Spice Coffee Creamer. Again, I don't love sugar-free stuff, and if it were me, I wouldn't have grabbed it, but I think they substituted it. So we will see how we like this, but, and just for good measure, we're gonna put some pumpkin spice on the top to mix in. All right, here's what it looks very milky because I used milk instead of, you know, half and half. All right, let's give this a little taste test. Fingers crossed it's good. Okay, not bad. Not bad, honestly. And I think I probably could have put more coffee in, but that's pretty dang good, you guys. So if you want something quick, easy, this is kind of fun. You know, I probably could have done this in a minute, 2 minutes, if I wasn't like talking you guys through it. I mean, even still, it only took 5 minutes. So fun little not hack, but you know, if you want to try a different kind of coffee, change it up a little bit. Yeah, I really like this stuff. So fun little fall coffee for ya. It's not very cute, but it's okay. We're just gonna drink it, tastes the same. So, all right, I'm going to put all this stuff away, clean up a little bit, and make some breakfast, and then I'll get to work. I cannot decide what to do with my nails, you guys, because I'm pretty sure these will be the nails that I have for our baby shower at the end of the month. So I can't go like full fall yet, but I have a light pink right now. Oh, I did see like a really pretty like deep green color. I'm like, that would be kind of fun, but it's like, do I want that for my baby? I mean, do I really care that much what my nails look like for my baby shower? Not really, but I think I want to do a fun color. Like, I mean, you can't go wrong with like a baby pink like this, but I love fun colored nails. And I have some nail inspo saved, which I could do this one, but it's just like not quite deep enough into fall yet. But then like I only have one more nail appointment after this one before I should have a baby, I'm assuming. So like, you know, I gotta like figure out what do I want to have my nails for a while, because I don't know when I'll be able to get my nails done again, you know, like just timing wise and chaos and letting life chill out. So we'll see. It's just kind of like, ugh, normally I don't think that much about my nails, but I have 2 ideas. So one of them is the deep green. One of them is either like a burgundy or a red with red chrome on top. I saw it on Pinterest and it looks so good. So I just gotta see when I get there. I also may just do like a blue for our baby shower theme. I don't know. We'll see. But that is in a couple hours, but need to make breakfast and get some work done first. Just kidding, guys. My nail girl texted me. She's been in the ER and is still not feeling good. So no nails today. that gives me time to think. Oh my gosh, poor girl. So anyway, now we just get an open morning to work, but that's okay. I need to make breakfast still and get to work, and I will check in with you guys a little bit later. All right, you guys, it is just afternoon, and wouldn't you know it, my vet also had an emergency come up, and I have to reschedule that appointment too. So we now have an open afternoon. I just have been working, getting a bunch of work done, and I have most of it done. I have one set of projects that I want to do this afternoon. But I mean, realistically, I could do it tomorrow because it's really the last like scheduled, like regular commitment thing I have to do. Obviously, there's always like bride stuff that comes up and meetings, but I do have a lot of appointments between like the rest of the week, like tomorrow. What do I have tomorrow? Wait, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow night. Wait, do I have appointments tomorrow? I need to look at my calendar because I know Thursday we have baby appointment, ultrasound, and chiropractor appointment. Tomorrow night I have back-to-back meetings with brides, but that's in the evening. I swear I have something tomorrow morning. Anyway, I'll figure it out. But so anyway, just trying to get all my like heavy like heads down work stuff done today. And I want to edit another vlog. I finally got a little bit ahead. I'm just like a week ahead on vlogs, but want to catch up for that and just keep working away as we do. I told Jonathan, I was like, what are the chances both my nail appointment and the vet appointment had to get rescheduled? I'm like, now if my brow appointment gets canceled, I'll be 3 for 3 today. I forgot I have a brow appointment at 5:25, like right before I pick up Jonathan to go to our baby class. You guys, it is much needed. These brows are gnarly. So anyway, crazy turn of events. All right, you guys, it is a little after 5. Got ready, did some work, and I'm off to get these eyebrows tamed and then grab Jonathan, and then we're off to our baby basics class, which should be fun. So I'm gonna try to get some clips. We'll see what kind of class it is. If they're just talking at us the whole time, like that's boring. But a lot of times they have you do like hands-on stuff, like learning to swaddle, change diapers, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see what we get up to, and then I think we're gonna go grab dinner after. So I will try to check in with you guys a little bit later. If not, it might just be a couple clips from the night, and then I will see you guys in the morning. All right, our brows are a million times better. Spit out little hairs. Oh, so much better. I get them threaded, for those of you that are curious. I used to wax, but I found that threading is just so much more precise, and I have very coarse, thick brows, and I just always get a way cleaner result with threading. Plus, I love my threading girl. She is my gal. She's from India. I love her. She's so sweet, and she's the best. So anyway, got the brows done. I'm at Costco just waiting for Jonathan. We're gonna go to our baby class. We're a little bit of a time crunch, but it's okay. We're just working with what we got. So off to our baby basic class to learn about the baby things. All right, good morning, guys. It is Wednesday morning. I just dropped Jonathan off at work, hence why I'm sitting in the Costco parking lot at 8 a.m. And I am on my way to a baby appointment. This is just kind of the standard in and out appointment as far as I know. It is my 34-week appointment. I am technically 33 weeks and 5 days. I'll be 34 weeks on Saturday. And now begins every 2-week appointments. So kind of fun, kind of funky, kind of fresh. But it's just, checking the blood pressure, getting the weight, going over stuff. As far as I know, I don't think I'd start NST. I don't know. I gotta ask, if I for sure do any non-stress tests. I'm not entirely sure. I think they might start at 36 weeks, but our next appointment in 2 weeks is when we have our growth scan, and more than likely we'll figure out our birth plan or our what to expect. So Anyway, and then after that, I have a chiropractor appointment and then home for the day. I have a little bit of work to get done. We have several packages coming today from Amazon of baby stuff, hospital bag stuff. And then tonight, I have 2 back-to-back bride meetings. One is a final meeting with my bride for next weekend, or my couple for next weekend. And then another one is kicking off with a bride who booked our biggest package for next summer. So kind of like opposite, like starting one and then finishing another. But it's going to be fun, fun meetings. So that is kind of our plan for the day. I don't think I have anything else. Let me check. Yeah, just baby appointment, chiropractor appointment, and then my evening meetings. So got a big old gap during the day. Last night we had our baby class. It wasn't as like hands-on as I thought. It was a little more just like chatty and like we could ask questions, going over, you know, they're right, baby basics. It was very basic. But it was good. Then we went out for dinner. It was still informative and like good for, I think, both Jonathan and I to be there together, and it kind of like spurred up some conversation about feeding and, you know, what to expect and like, you know, things like that. So that was good. But on our way to the doctor, and I will check in if we have any news after. All right, all done with our appointment. That was actually a really good appointment. Just got to go through a lot of stuff. No set plan yet. You know, we're just checking everything off, making sure we're good. We did schedule weekly NSTs starting, well, technically 36 weeks, but I have a growth scan. So the scheduler is like, usually that's okay. They'll do a BPP with their growth scan, you know, they already checked the heart rate, that kind of thing. So, may not start till actually 37 weeks, but it's just so funny realizing how close I am. Like even my OB was like, oh my gosh, you are getting so close. I'm like, I know, it's wild. And so basically my next appointment is in 2 weeks. That's my 36 week growth scan. We don't need the NST, but she said we'll probably decide what the safest option is, which I'm unfortunately thinking she's implying C-section, but we got to see how, I mean, if baby has slowed down her growth a little bit and drops a little bit lower, then I think there's still a chance of induction. But she said, like, you know, if we don't have to do C-section, do you want an epidural? Like, kind of what's your thought on like that? And I was like, 100% yes, I want an epidural. That's like the main thing that I care about with my birth plan. So we have that, discussion started, and she's like, yeah, especially with a bigger baby, she's like, I would recommend it. So she said my numbers all look really good with my blood sugars, my blood pressure, so that's good, that's reassuring. But obviously she's like, let us know if things change. It seems harder to manage because that can happen towards the end too, but it's just wild knowing, like, as I'm looking through, the scheduler's like scheduling like 38, 39, 40. And I'm like, I don't even know if I'm gonna get that far, which is wild to think about. And just how like close everything is together now. It's crazy, but that was a really good appointment. I really like my OB, so she's great. Have some like scheduling issues with like, there's an entire week where none of the providers are in. And I'm like, that's wild. That's wild. So anyway, that's for my 38 week technically. So we'll see if I even make it that far. But we put some appointments in there at a different location actually, just to cover my bases, just in case. And honestly, that does make me like a little nervous, being that far into my pregnancy, and then having the potential to meet with a different OB and at a different clinic than I'm used to going to. Just because like if something were to come up I would much rather have my OB aware of it and like calling the shots. I know, I mean, the way that my health system works, you're never guaranteed. In fact, it's probably pretty rare that you actually have your doctor deliver your baby, but just having like my OB who knows my health history, my pregnancy, how it's gone, all the things, I don't know. It just would make me feel a little bit better, but not going to stress about it. It'll be fine. Chances are I may not even get to that point. And if I do, then I'll probably be going to 39 weeks, in which case I would meet with my OB team. So anywho, all right. It is, what time is it? It's just before 9. My chiropractor appointment isn't until 10. Maybe I'll go walk around Target for a while because I have to head that way to the east side of town because my appointment is one town over. So maybe I'll just head over to Target and kind of bop around, see if there's anything that I need. I kind of want to get more like postpartum outfits, and I bought this really cute like comfy lounge set there when I was there like a month ago. So I might go look at their stuff, and since like fall stuff is coming out, just kind of see what I can find. I mean, clearly you guys are probably realizing this in my vlogs that I am repeating outfits a lot because I mean, the bump is big. We have a 99th percentile baby in there. So not a lot is fitting. I'm wearing a lot of the same stuff. God bless my best friend Kelston for shoving all her maternity stuff on me because seriously, I feel like I wear the same 4 outfits, which is fine because I'm at home a lot, but I do want to get some like cute, comfy stuff that's like meant for like more postpartum, just like lounging at home. I have 2 sets that I've been saving. Like I haven't even worn them yet because I want to save them for like as like little postpartum, funness, but I might go do that and then we'll head over to my chiropractor appointment. So let's go see if we can find anything at Target. Very picked over, unfortunately. Not great, but we're gonna hunt stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. A little plant, like in a little pot, or like little stems or something that are more this color. Everything in the other section is like too saturated. So let's see what the Hearth and Hand section has. Ooh. Okay, down there. Do we like this? Or these? I can't tell if this looks too fakey. These are so pretty. Love these. I have the old version, but these are so cute. I think I might just get these instead of the little ones because I have a big pot or a big vase I could put these in. Do I need this third one? The spiky one? I don't know. Is 2 enough? I actually don't think that looks bad, but I like odd numbers when it comes to decor, Okay, freaking cute. I have 0 use for them, but they're cute. I think we've done enough damage now. Let's go check it. Oh, we
Got some good stuff at Target, you guys. Successful speed shopping trip. I'll show you guys when I get home. I gotta run to my chiropractor appointment though, but so fun when that happens. I feel like it's rare that I find that much stuff, and like honestly, good prices. Like for the amount of stuff I got, under $100. Not bad. So I'll show you the haul when we get home. Okay, we are back home and we're gonna do a little Target haul. Nothing crazy, just a couple home things, and we did find a little postpartum outfit. So let's start with that. I mentioned when I was in the store that their loungewear was pretty picked over, or it's like they're still on the tail end of summer coming into their fall launches. So I kind of perused a little bit, looked through the activewear, and I ended up stumbling upon this set, which is from the Auden brand. So we got a little zip up hoodie, which it's funny because initially when I saw this, I was like, underwhelmed. Usually not a fan of zip ups. Then I'm like, wait a second. I've been like wishing I had more zip ups, just because they're like easier to throw on and throw off if you're, you know, hot or cold, whatever. It's just like a quick, I don't know, to me it just seems like less of a hassle than like pulling a sweatshirt over your head or whatever. I don't love hoodies. I'm a big crew neck girl. I did buy a hoodie for postpartum from Comfort, but I like this is zip up. It's a little bit more lightweight, but it is fleece lined, so I think it'll be good for postpartum. And then of course, postpartum nursing, pumping, zip is the way to go. So love this, and then got the matching joggers, which the joggers are what caught my eye first, honestly. These seem so comfy. I love this like really light, it's not white, but it's barely ivory color. So really love this, even though it's technically not in my color season. It's a good neutral and just so cute. So love that. They also had this set in gray, like a heather gray and black, but this like ivory color just looked so much more like expensive to me than the gray and black, because normally I would get gray probably because it's in my color season. If it's not like a white, like I'm a winter and I'm supposed to wear like white or black versus like, you know, toned down colors, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. You know, this is a neutral, so it'll be good. So got that cute little set. These are each $20, so not a bad price for a little set, a little comfy, cozy fall winter set. Okay, the next items are home items. So I think I showed you guys this in the store. Got the set of two, or not a set, but two pair of stems, fall stems. These are perfect. The colors were perfect, you guys. I went in with the intention of finding a little plant that comes like a little pot, you know, where they're like a pre-made thing, but they were all too saturated. Like the colors, it made them look like cheapy, like from the like McGee line, I think it was, and like Threshold. I was not impressed by their faux foliage, but the Hearth and Hand, this is where it's at. Yeah, I had to check that this is actually Hearth and Hand, but yes, this is Hearth and Hand. These were $10 each. I got two of them, and actually, can you see it in this clip? I want to put these in this vessel back here, but I'm gonna wait till I decorate for fall this weekend. I think I'm gonna do it this weekend on Saturday in between our fall baking. But these are perfect. They add just the right amount of color without being too saturated, and they will go great for like literally until we decorate for Christmas. I could leave these out and be perfectly happy with it. So love that. Got those. And then the last couple things are kind of related. So funny backstory on these lamps. These are for our primary bedroom, and it's so funny because one of my past brides, Mackenzie, was literally just sending me these last night. She was watching one of my previous vlogs about how I want to switch out the lamps, and because we need something smaller just with baby coming, and the lamp that I have up there right now, I'm obsessed with it. I love the big scale, but it's just not practical.
So we got ourselves some smaller lamps. So Jonathan and I will each get one on our nightstand. And I did buy new shades, however, because I wanted it to look a little more vintagey than this like very clean, modern lampshade. So I did buy the 2 of these pleated lampshades to replace these with. I love pleated lampshades so much. I think they're so fun and kind of add that like vintagey old world feel. So honestly, these shades are zip tied on there good, so I'm not going to be able to show you guys just yet, but I will show you guys once you get these installed up there. I know it's going to take a minute for me to get used to the smaller scale of the lamp, but it'll be good. I think it needs to happen just again for functionality's sake and having room for all the baby things that will be taking over at least my nightstand. I don't know about Jonathan's, but anyway, also the symmetry. My brain appreciates symmetry. So that is our Target haul. Kind of fun, kind of fresh. It's been a minute since I bought home stuff from Target. So love that. I need to put all this away. I need to sit down and do some work. It is just before 11:30. You guys, I'm texting my brother. So one of my older brothers is big car guy. And as you guys know, we only have one car. We actually sold Jonathan's car last year, right before our wedding. And we had planned on getting a car, and then we just were like realizing, we're like, wait, I'm home most of the time. Like, let's see how far we can get with just one car. Well, now that we have a baby entering the picture, makes things a little harder. So we're slowly getting to the point where we're on the hunt for a mom car, if you will. And I was texting my brother about one because I've been it's been so hard because I'm very picky only about the interior vehicles, but we want a 3rd row SUV. Whether it is a really big one, I don't really want like a boat, like I really don't want like a Suburban size, but like more like a Tahoe or like a Traverse size. But the interior has to have the option for beige or brown interior because I can't, with our dogs, I can't do black, I can't do gray. I need light interior or brown. And that is very limiting, believe it or not. You'd think it'd be more of a thing, but it is not. I actually hate black interiors on cars. I don't hate it. For me, I like bright, light, airy inside of vehicles. So plus with our dog hair, even though I don't plan on bringing dogs in the car a ton, just because I want it to stay clean. And with a baby, it's gonna be like our main like family car. And then we'll keep my car that we have now, which is a Mazda CX-5. But our car, the Mazda, it's a little tight with a car seat in there, which I might have talked about. So anyway, I was asking my brother his thoughts on like the Volvo XC90, Mazda CX-90, the Traverse, the new Acadia. The new Traverses are so sexy, but they don't have a cream or brown interior option. So that's kind of out. We looked at the Kia Telluride, but now I'm kind of getting away from that. We looked at the Palisade, kind of getting away from that. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm so picky. So anyway, I'm talking to him about cars, which is like his favorite thing. He is such a car guy. Anyway, we shall see how everything goes. But all right, I'm gonna put this stuff away, do a little bit of work, eat some lunch. And I've got several Amazon packages coming today, but it says they're not gonna get here till like 8 p.m. or 10 p.m., which means they probably won't get here till like late afternoon. Usually when my Amazon deliveries say that, it's usually they get here like late afternoon, and then I have bride meetings. So once they get here, I will show you guys those. But for now, I'm gonna get some work done, and I will check in with you guys later. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just heated up a bowl of chili from Monday's dinner that was left over. Oh, it was so good. You know those meals that you just like don't want them to end, like you just want to keep like the food to just never be gone. It tasted so good. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys. Look at our cutie little lamps. I need to take off the plastic on the new shade that I put on, but I want to get them up there and make sure I'm like
for sure about keeping them, and like that the scale isn't gonna make me mad. Also, I realized, I don't know if we have light bulbs. I could take the light bulbs from, they're the light bulb from the one lamp that I have currently in my room, but then like I want to put that somewhere else to utilize, which I don't even know where that will be. So TBD on that, but, and then I think I have one random floating light bulb in our coat closet. Oh my goodness, what do you have? I'm so excited. Sadie gets very emotional with her toys. Anyway, I'm gonna do that quick. Just wrapped up a little bit of work and gonna put these upstairs, and I'll show you guys what they look like, if I like them. Maybe. I'm nervous. The scale is gonna throw me off, but it just needs to happen. We need smaller lamps up there for functionality's sake. I just hope that I like it. Okay, not gonna lie. The scale difference is a shock. Okay, so for reference, here is what the previous lamp was like. Love it. Dramatic, big girl lamp. Love it. And here is the new lamp. So, a little sad looking, but hear me out. So, on Jonathan's nightstand, he didn't have a lamp previously, but he had like a picture frame from our wedding and like a candle and stuff and his cologne. So I feel like when it's staged, it looks a little bit better. So what I really am envisioning that could be cute is like a little wooden platform that's just like a couple inches, you know, off the table that we could set the lamp on and then like stage it cute. Now, I hate when this happens. When I get like one thing for the house, which then makes me like think I need another thing. But I have these vintage books, like old books that I actually got from my aunt, and they were on a bookcase staged as like decor, but I want to see how I like stacking it and maybe like staging the nightstand a little bit. I know, again, it's like we're going for functionality here, but I think it's gonna bother me a little bit if I don't. So till we can get some like more artwork or mirrors or something, maybe not, now that I think about it, maybe not artwork, because this guy, I don't want it to like overpower this guy. I don't know, but just like something on the wall above here. Let's try staging the nightstand and see how we feel. Also, the tones of these are very fall vibes, which I'm loving. So let's see what we can come up with. Okay. I don't know. I think we have something. Okay, here's the thing about me. I don't have a lot of like what we call tchotchkes, like little decor pieces. Like I hate buying stuff like that. But this is one of those cases where like something like that would be kind of nice. So let me show you. I'm not obsessed, but it's something, you know? So I just brought in a picture, one of our engagement pictures that I love, which, oh, so cute. A little candle, which is as close as I get to tchotchkes, I guess. And then we have the books. I like the books, actually. And I feel like it pulls really nicely with like the colors of the artwork, kind of that like dark, moody vibe. But do I need like just, like, do I just keep it simple? I don't know. Like, honestly, for functionality's sake, that's what I should do, because this is going to be covered with like bottles, pumps, baby stuff eventually. I don't know. Like, Jonathan's looks so cute. Like, do you guys see that? Don't mind, I barely made the bed this morning, but I don't know. Maybe I just need to keep it simple. Because every night I have like my BrüMate, my phone when my charging cord is long enough. And like, I do have a tissue box, although I put it in my drawer currently, but I don't know. Okay, maybe I'll just leave it like this. Just keep it simple, you know? Like, don't mess up a good thing. I'm just used to being so much fuller. I think that's what my problem is, but we could, if we add like artwork up. No, photos, too much with the artwork. Okay, I think we're gonna leave it simple, and I can put this photo back. I kind of need to clean up in here a little bit. I also need to clean up my office because I realized I'm like my office, it's pretty much just where I've been doing my hair and makeup. I've not been using it as an office, just because something about my ADHD brain, if I'm not in an enclosed space, I just don't focus very well. So once we found out we were having a baby, the guest room / my office became nursery / guest room. My office moved out into our loft. If you guys are new, actually, let me show you. It's a disaster out here, our loft space. Yeah, this has become a drop zone for baby stuff, extra bedding, although some of it is like fall bedding and like throw blankets that I will be placing very soon, this weekend probably. So like this room should be getting pretty cleaned up, tightened up, you know, tip-top shape this week / weekend. In fact, I might work on that today because I don't have a ton more work I have a little bit of work to do, but not a ton. But my office, my desk space. So this is what we're working with. It's just my stuff has become like piled on here. And since it has become a hair and makeup spot, that's okay. Just being pregnant, I realize I like sitting down to do my hair and makeup. It's very nice, you know, it's where it becomes kind of like a ritual, but I just need to like neaten it up. And like this stuff, I have like a book, I have stuff that needs to go in the filing cabinet. I've got like this stuff just like piles everywhere. And I think I'll feel a lot better if it's just buttoned up a little bit. So that is our next little mini project. And while we're at it, I may as well throw in some laundry, may as well work on this space. You know, let's set a little timer for like half an hour, 45 minutes, and see what we can tackle. That sounds kind of fun. For me, it sounds fun. Okay, maybe we'll do that. 30 minutes, and we'll see how far we get. And then by the time I'm that far in, may as well keep going, right? What's that called? What are those timers called? I don't know. There's like a method. Anyway, all right, let's try that and see how productive we can be. Okay, I just looked at the time and it's actually way earlier than I thought. For some reason, I thought it was like 1:30. It's like 12:45. So we're gonna set the timer for an hour and see. No, we'll set it for 30 minutes, but we'll give ourselves an hour and see what we can accomplish in 30 minutes, and then let's see if we extend it to an hour. Okay, let's do it. I'm excited. This is gonna be fun. 30-minute timer. Let's go. All right, our 30-minute timer just went off.
You don't even have to drink it, just grab it.
That went by so fast. We're gonna keep going because I'm on a roll, and I pretty much only got my bedroom done, but that's okay. Got bedroom done, got a little laundry in, and now we're working on the desk situation, getting this all cleaned up, and then we're gonna work on the rest of the loft. So we're gonna keep going. Okay, hear me out. Do I like this setup? No. Was it kind of necessary? Unfortunately, yes. All this stuff used to be in my office. No longer have an office, as I mentioned. So this was in the hallway leading to our primary bedroom and bathroom. And it was just, it was okay. It wasn't the best setup. Jonathan didn't like it, so he's like, where are we gonna put this? I'm like, all right, I'll move it. So no, he would have helped me. He wasn't like making me move it. He didn't like it there, so I'm like, you know what, while we're at it, let's move it. Not my favorite setup. It's a little linear, just too much furniture lining this wall, but it works for now. My other option was to move this cabinet on the other side of the desk, but
I figured this could be a good, like, it's just a quick spot to like turn on the lamp if we're coming up the stairs with the baby or whatever, or like running downstairs and don't want to turn on an overhead light. So it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Our house is too small for the amount of crap that I have, okay? That's my main problem. Okay, next up, we're gonna tackle this area. Okay, here is where we're leaving it. It's not quite as like perfect as I would like it, but it's at a good stopping point. I need Jonathan's help for a lot of like these bigger boxes and stuff and like getting the stroller downstairs and all that. So, and also my feet are really starting to swell. So pregnancy is beautiful, you guys, it really is. But I'm gonna go downstairs, bring in all these packages. Actually, my left like foot is actually kind of starting to hurt. So I just need to chill, put my feet up a little bit, and then I think I'm gonna do a little bit more work.